Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha. Sai Leela, episode 19. In this episode, we'll hear some of the Leelas of Mureshwar Pradhan and Tarkhad's family. First Leela. Mureshwar Pradhan's elder son was very sick. There was one astrologer from the south who was a devotee of Datta Guru. He didn't like that Mureshwar was following Sai Baba. The astrologer told him, "Leave Sai Baba and surrender yourself to Datta Guru and your son will get well." Pradhan told him that Sai Baba himself is Datta Guru. The astrologer said, "If your son drinks milk within 5 minutes, then I will drink that Sai is Datta Guru. And if he recovers fully by tomorrow, I will go and visit Sai Baba and offer him a dakshina of 125 rupees. The boy drank milk within 5 minutes and he was fine by the next day. After he recovered fully, the astrologer went to see Baba Sai and offered him rupees 125. Later in the evening, Sai Baba again asked him to give rupees 5. Then Madhav Rao Deshpande asked Baba why is he asking him rupees 5 again, even though he had paid 125 rupees. Sai said, "In the morning he offered 125 rupees to Datta Guru. What did he give me?" This shows Sai Baba's omnipresence. Sai used to tell stories to his devotees, one of which is given below. There was a gardener who had a son. He stayed in the king's palace for 12 years and was brought up there. After 12 years, he started crying, saying he wanted to go back to his parents. The king told him there are many rooms in the palace and gave him one room to stay. Even then he was crying. Then the king got his daughter married to him, but she did not get a child and again he was crying. The king tried to make him understand and gave him a lot of gold and coins because he was a large-hearted person, but still he went to his parents. Moral of the story, the king was giving so much, but still the boy wanted to go to his parents and was caught up in the family bond. If he had listened to the king, he would have got the kingdom also. Experiences of Tarkhad family. We'll hear about Sai Baba's golden test. Dear Sai devotees, I am inclined to think that you all must have liked the experiences I have narrated so far. A normal life cycle is such that we first put on the mantle of familyhood and then come across all the sweet and bitter experiences of life. On going through them, we get attracted towards spiritualism for final peace of mind. But this cycle was exactly reversed in case of Jyotindra Tarkhad. He first went through all holy experiences and then had to grind the axe of tough family life. One thing was clear, that because of his association with Sai Baba, he had possibly learned the art of facing any eventuality. I also believe that the path of bhakti is such that when one starts practicing it, he gets better equipped to face any kind of fear in life. By now, Jyotindra Tarkhad had visited Shirdi ample number of times and was sufficiently rich with divine experiences to his credit. The time had come that he faces some twisting moments. Those were the winter days when days are shorter and the nights are longer. One such day, when it was dusk and twinkling stars could be seen in the sky, Baba told Jyotindra Tarkhad to accompany him. It was an out of the blue invitation because Baba would never leave Dwarkamai at that time of the day. He walked towards Lendi Bagh and then, passing through it, they came to the bank of the rivulet as described in the earlier chapter. By then it was quite dark and the moon had risen in the sky. Then Baba told Jyotindra Tarkhad that he is going to show him some fun and that is the reason he has brought him to that place. Jyotindra Tarkhad was very pleased because he was anyway getting some special personal attention from Baba. Then they sat down and Baba started moving the soft soil with his own hand. He then asked Jyotirindra Tarkat to look into the soil whether he is able to see anything. Jyotirindra Tarkat saw and replied in negative, which means he didn't see anything. Baba then repeated the act and Jyotirindra Tarkat looked at the place for the second time and said that he can only see the soil. Then Baba repeated the act for the third time now, and this time he hit the back of Jyotirindra's head with his own hand and told him to look carefully. When Jyotirindra Tarkat looked at the place, he saw some shining metal over there and it was glittering even more because of the moonlight. Baba inquired with Jyotirindra Tarkat whether he is seeing anything. Jyotirindra Tarkat then replied that it is some metallic object and it is shining. Then Baba told him, "Bhav, that metal is nothing but gold and you can take as much as you want." Then Jyotirindra Tarkat told him that, "Baba, I do not want this. With your blessings we have everything and I do not come to Shirdi with the intention of getting such materialistic returns from you." Then Baba cautioned him saying that, "Bhav, this is Goddess Lakshmi. She is pleased with you and once you decline her boon, she will never ever come back to you. At least not in this birth. So please rethink." Then Jyotirindra Tarkat told Baba that, "Baba, you are putting me to some acid test and I will not fall prey to this Maya. And once your blessings are there with me, then I can live a peacefully comfortable life without this Maya." Then Baba moved the mud back in its place and then they both returned to Dwarkamai. One interesting thing happened at that time. One of the natives of Shirdi had seen what was happening at the bank of the rivulet. He guessed that Sai Baba had shown some buried treasure to Jyotirindra Tarkat over there. He decided to visit that place late at night and dig the same and unearth the treasure. Accordingly, he got up at midnight to venture for the treasure hunt. But alas, no sooner had he laid his hands to pick up the crowbar then a scorpion stung him on his fingers and he was uncomfortable throughout the night. By morning, the pain was unbearable, so wisely he decided to go to Sai Baba and plead guilty. He had realized that he cannot disclose his last night's plan of treasure hunt to anyone other than Baba. When he entered Dwarkamai, he was in severe pain. Jyotirindra Tarkat was present there. He saw the native was pleading to Baba with guilt and was saying that he will never ever commit such a sin again, but was requesting Baba to relieve him from the agonizing pain due to the scorpion sting. Baba then told him that one who has destined to have the treasure declined to take it, which does not mean that any other person can get it. In this world, the Lord has made a rule that each one will get according to his own karma, and if one tries to break this rule, then he is bound to get punished from the Lord. Jyotirindra Tarkat had understood the conversation. Baba then applied his sacred udi to the scorpion sting finger of that native and told him not to misbehave in future. He blessed him that Lord will relieve him out of this agonizing pain. So such was the golden test that Jyotirindra Tarkat was put through to at Shirdi, and I think he was successful in the same because he did not fall a prey to Maya. But one thing was certain, that in his future career he could not accumulate wealth. Goddess Lakshmi had refrained from going to him and his financial status was so, but we shall not go into that history now. Om Sai Ram.